Hello my friends and welcome to Yoga with Angela. This video today we're going to be exploring eagle pose. Eagle pose is really great for balance and coordination and for flexibility through the hips and the shoulders and strengthening through the legs. We're going to be using a chair so we can adapt it for a chair version. I also do have a separate video without the chair. If you want to check that out, you can. So now remember, this is all part of a practice, so it's not a complete practice in itself. If you decide to use this as part of your practice, make sure that you warm up first. When you're ready, come and stand at a comfortable distance behind your chair. Let's just take a moment here to center ourselves and just notice how we're standing, our posture, sensation of our weight through our feet, how we're breathing, observing the quality of your breath. And when you're ready, placing your hands on the chair, softening the knees a little here. We're going to bounce into the earth to yield and lifting through the left leg. No. Bouncing a little here, yielding into the earth. We're going to lift through the left leg and swing it around behind the right. Now, if you've recently had a hip operation, a full hip replacement or a partial hip replacement in the last 12 months, this is as far as you go. You just bring one foot a little behind the other one, and this is where you need to stop. It's important not to cross the leg past the midline. If you haven't had a hip operation, then by all means wait through the right leg and the left leg swings back and take it around behind the right leg and to the outside of the right foot. Pause here. Straighten up through the torso. Soften the knees. Maybe even coming up off that front heel a little bit. And steadying yourself here as you reach up with the right arm. And then soften the knees a little more. Fold just a tiny bit at the hip crease, so you're starting to come into a bit of a V shape, and placing your right hand over to the left shoulder and reaching the elbow forward. Now I'm going to lift through the front leg and take the right arm. I'm going to swing them out. Fold a little here if necessary. And keep the right arm extended out to the side as you continue to swing your leg around behind and to the outside of your left foot. Lift and lengthen, reaching up through the right arm and slowly bringing it down to the chair. Soften the knees. Now bring up the left arm, lift and lengthen. Soften the knees. Fold a little here at the hip crease and bring your left hand to the right shoulder, elbow reaching forward. Pause here and breathe. Notice how you're breathing. Observing how your body supports your balance here. And on the next inhale, taking the left leg up and the left arm out. Keeping the left fingertips. I'm getting myself confused here today. And keep the left leg swinging back behind you to the outside of your right leg. Lift and lengthen and reaching the left arm up. Float it down onto the chair. Soften the knees. And lifting the right arm up. And And then floating the right arm down, soften the knees again, and bringing the right hand onto the left shoulder, elbow forward, maybe even coming onto the tippy toe through your right leg, and you've got the back leg resting into the front leg. A little forward fold here at the hip crease. Just observing your posture, how you're holding yourself here. And remember to breathe. And then swinging the right arm out and the right leg out. Swinging it behind you. Coming to the outside of the left leg. Lift and lengthen through the torso, reaching the right arm up. Soften the hand down onto the backrest. Bend the knees a little. And reaching the left arm up, lift and lengthen. And soften the hand down. Bring the hand so your left hand comes to your right shoulder. Knees are a little bent. Gentle fold at the hip crease. I'm going to see if we can balance here on the tippy toe of the front leg. So now the back leg is resting into the calf of the front leg on the tippy toe. Taking the arm out to the side. Now we're just going to bring the left foot back next to the right foot. Just pause here, find our balance again, and slowly coming up. So you can continue practicing that as many repetitions as you like in your own practice. And we'll come to the chair and I'll just show you the sitting down version. Might be a good idea, if your body allows, to do a bit of a warm-up leading into the sitting down version, or if you just prefer coming to the sitting version to begin with. So coming into the front edge of your seat, just sitting here in sitting mountain pose, just checking our posture. And when you're ready, we're going to bring one ankle on top of the other. If the body allows, maybe even squeezing the knees in towards each other a little. Lengthen through the spine and reach the arms out to the sides. Inhale, reach them all the way up. And then bring the palms together. Let them come down towards your heart space. Keep squeezing the knees in and folding a little forward from the hip crease. So this is option 1 of modified eagle. Inhale, extend the arms out to the side, lift and lengthen through the torso. And very slowly now we're going to bring the right leg forward and we're going to cross over in front of the left. Reach the arms up. Palms together in front of the heart. Folding a little up the hip crease here. Pause here. And breathe. And just observing the weight through your feet, the weight through your sit bones. Noticing here if your core is engaged or not. Does it make a difference if it is engaged? Just simply by bringing that belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, reaching the arms out and swinging the left leg out. And sweeping the foot now in front of the right foot. Lift and lengthen through the torso, reach the arms up. Palms together, gently squeezing the knees in towards each other. And maybe even bringing the elbows together, tilting forward a little from the hip crease. Breathe here. Keep squeezing the elbows towards each other, the knees towards each other, and breathe. Breathing into the back of the chest. And then on the next inhale, opening the arms out. And swinging the right leg out, sweeping the foot forward, crossing in front of the left. Arms reach up. Palms together, elbows together. Forward a little here from the hip joint. And just noticing your posture here. Breathe. So this is option 2. Moving into option 3, opening the arms out and swinging the left leg out, sweeping the foot forward, crossing it in front of the right, palms reach up, lengthen through the torso, palms together, elbows together. Now you may want to cross over at the knees instead. If you choose to do this, that's fine. If your body's not able to, that's fine too. Now you may want to see if the back of the palms come together. Or if you prefer, have the right elbow on top and give yourself a hug. Reach the elbows forward. Pause here. And breathe. And when you're ready, inhale to open up. Bringing the foot back down and taking it behind the right leg, reaching the arms up. We'll try it on this side now. Palms together, elbows together, tilting forward, maybe even crossing the legs together. My hip on this side doesn't like it very much. So this is my version. Then you can bring the left elbow on top of the other, give yourself a hug. Breathe. And then of course there's the full version here if you bring the palms together. Reaching the elbows forward and breathing into the back of the chest. As you hold this posture here, you may want to reflect on what the eagle symbolizes for you. To me, the eagle symbolizes freedom and courage. And these are really important in our practice as we tap into these qualities in ourselves that are represented by the different poses, and tapping into enhancing quality of courage and finding freedom. And when you're ready, slowly coming out of it, back to sitting mountain pose. Rolling the shoulders. So as I mentioned at the beginning, this is an exploration into eagle pose. Please take your time exploring this. It doesn't have to be done all in the one sitting or all in the one practice. You can incorporate it into your own practice, small stages or beginning, as we did with the chair, behind the chair, or part of what we did in front of the chair. Explore and have fun with it. Namaste.